Hello and welcome to Palm Science everyone. So today we're gonna cover some insights of a career line or also called as fate line, and what it tells us is basically how good our career would be, when would a person will get a success, and at what point of time he will face some dull points or failure sometimes, and hard work is the key to success every time. Okay, so let's get started and let's explore. So this is our very first palm, and this is our fate line, which is a normal one, right? Okay, so let's dig deep into our different case studies of fate line, and at the same time, we will see how to conclude, like at what time we will face this kind of success or failure in our life. So I will tell you how to calculate the years of a person through the line itself. Okay, so now in our second pick we can see the line is coming from the moon mount and going to the Saturn mount. So this kind of person is more definitely will get success because the line is very clear, and it's a very nice line which is going from mount to Saturn. But it is more creative as well, but it will get help from some external forces, maybe friend or someone, to succeed in his career. Now the third one shows a shallow line, not very darkened line, and so this kind of person, because in our palm history, more darker would be the line, better would be the chances, and so the line is not so darker. Although the line is straight and nice line, but it's not darker, because of which the person would have to face a lot of hard work to succeed in his career. Now, okay, so this the very first line, this we can see the line touching the lifeline and going straight to the Saturn line. So Saturn mount, so this person may might get some pressure due to his family or no or relative kind of thing on his career during in early days, early years. Otherwise the line is perfect. Okay, now the second thing is starting from the headline and going to the Saturn mount. So on the initial stages of his career he may face a struggle, but after around 35 he's having a very good career till the late years of his life. Okay, now the third, it shows the line starting from the hurt line and going till the Saturn mount. So this kind of person, will have a very good career on his late years, and not so good in his initial years. Now, in the first one, we can see we are having a fate line as well as sun line. So sun line is something which is coming from, again, the wrist line as going till the sun mount, right? So what we can conclude from here is the person is having good fate line as well as the sun line. So again, the person will have a very good career which is supporting by the sun as well. Okay, now in the second one, we can say the line is coming from the sun moon mount and going to the Saturn mount, and with a bit of curve. So again, the person will have a very good career opportunities in his life, especially after 18 years of age. But maybe during initial years he have to face some kind of struggle. Now the third one shows it is coming from the Venus mount and going to the Saturn mount. So this kind of person will get support from his very close ones, maybe family relative, or even from the wife and their relatives, who get succeed in his career. Okay, now you can see in this one the line is starting from the wrist line and going to the sun mount rather than the Saturn mount. So this person definitely will have a good career, but that will be totally with the help of sun, and different shyness on face can be seen for this kind of person. Okay, now by this line you can see the line is fate line is going direct to the Jupiter mount. So this kind of person has more chances to get a government job, and these kind of person mostly seen in higher positions. Okay, the third one shows is starting from the, again, the fate line starting from the wrist line and going to the Mercury. So these kind of person are more good to for business, and their communication skills are very good. So they are more keen to business, and if even if this kind of person is doing some kind of job, so the better job would be the marketing or sales profile. Okay, now in the first one, the line is starting from the Venus Mount and ends there only. So this kind of person will face the career line is not so good for this person. Okay, and here the line starts from the wrist and goes till the heart line, and so till the age of 40 he is having a good career, but after that he might have to face some problem. Now the third one shows it starting from the Venus mountain going till the heart line, and so this kind of person will get very much support from his family relative or wife or maybe from their relatives, right? And having a very good career till 40, and after that he might have to face some sort of problem. Okay, now the first one shows a gap between a headline and a hurt line. So at this particular age, near about 35 to 40, in between this year of age, he have to face some kind of trouble during in his career, maybe unemployment or not getting any job or not much focus. So that kind of problem might face in his life. Okay, now the second one shows starting from this and going till the headline. So this person is having good career till 35, and after that he might have to face some sort of problems. And the third one shows it is again the same to the last one, but it is having a shallow line. And so shallow line means it will start getting out of his focus, and career would not be that much good. So this kind of person should be much focused after about 25 years of age. So yeah. Okay, now so this breakage of line shows that the person will face very different obstacles in his career during different time intervals, which we can calculate, and I'll tell you at the end of this video. Now the second palm shows the line is starting before the wrist line as going very good till the Saturn mount, but he's having a big break in his initial years, so definitely he will face a big huge amount of break during his initial years, but after that he's having a very good career. Now the third one shows the overlapping of two lines, so this kind of person may have to face a change of his career during the age of 35 to 38. And so again, after opting the second career, the career line is very good enough. Okay, now the first one shows again depression or in career only, or unemployment in his career during the 22 to 28 years of 28 years of age in his life. Now the second one shows a fox sign, which is good enough for career, and this kind of person will get a good thing in his career during his late years. Okay, now this hand is very good. So this kind of person, this kind of hand, third hand, is mostly seen in the government people who have government job, because the fate line is going to Saturn as well as the Jupiter, and Jupiter help this person to get a good job, especially the government job or high positions job, right? Okay, now you can see this fate line is going to the Sun mount, and there is another branch which is going to Venus mount. So at this particular point of age, this person have to face some problems related to his career, and yeah, otherwise the line is good enough. Now the second thing shows there's an island, this circle kind of thing. We say to the circle as an island, and it shows a negativity. So this kind of person may face some negativity during his 35 years of age or approx, and after that the life is good. And again, the third one shows about 40 years of age, he would have some kind of trouble, and that can be big enough or might not be. So that totally depends upon different lines which are on this span, but we are predicting on the basis of just on the basis of fate line. So we can say some kind of difficulties might be faced by this person. Okay, now so the more island, the difficulty would be more. That what we predict, but again, that is not absolutely correct. So on the basis of other lines on the pan, we come to conclusion that definitely he will face a problem or not. But on this first one, it shows that late years of his life he will face problem, and this second one shows that at the late years he will face a lot of different problems. And third palm shows that the initial year of his age he will face a lot of different problems, and after that his career is good enough. Okay, now this first one shows a bit of difficulties which he can overcome with hard work, and after that the career line is good enough. And this person will face near about 22, 26 of years of age. He will face a island, so he might face a problem in that case. Otherwise, the lines are good enough. Now the third one shows a very good line, the supporting line, the parallel line which is going with the fate line, that is called supporting line. So this kind of person will get support in his career. Now the first one here shows line starting from lifeline and touching to the headline, and another line coming from the Venus mountain and touching to the headline. Earlier was it hurt line, right? So this kind of person would be more in uh, uh, I would say, again, this is a very good sign, and so this person would be more creative kind of person and having a good career line. But the second point shown, it's not a good sign. So line starting from the lifeline and ending at the hurt line, so this person might have to face a lot of time difficulties in his career. Now the third one shows line starting from the Venus mountain going till the hurt line, and a supporting line is also there. So this kind of person will be very good in his career. Now on all three of these palms is having a very good career with the supporting line as well. And the second palm which you can see here, he will get rewards as well in his initial years. Now so this first one shows a zigzag line, and so that represents the difficulties in his career. And this sign shows it's not a good sign. So this sign shows that at his late years he will face difficulties which he can over or she can overcome with hard work and all. And third one shows that line is going direct to the Saturn mount, and there is a branch as well which is going to Venus. So okay, so this kind of person might have to face difficulties in his career because of his relative, family or wife or their relatives kind of in his life. And this line which is a very zigzag initial as well as a late stage, so he would face a very difficult time on his career, but definitely that can be reduced by lot of hard work if you are passionate about your work which you are doing. Okay, now as promised, so this is a picture which you can see, and by this division you can divide this, and you come to know, because mostly right now if I talk about on practical terms, so people having an age of 75 or 80, earlier was the time when people are having 100 years of age, and by this picture you can conclude at what interval of time you will face bad time or good time. You can divide your line on this basis and get the conclusion. Okay, and thank you for watching this, and if you have any questions you can connect with us. We are having a Facebook account, you can like our page. And if you are a new person who is liking our page, so you can even ask one question which is free of cost by just dropping your message on Facebook with a send message box with your palm pics, and I will revert you as soon as possible. And you can also like our YouTube channel, this channel, just clicking on the subscribe button, as well as don't forget to click the bell button as well, and you will get the latest updates. Plus, if you want to consult me privately, so you can drop me any questions or any problem of yours on this palm science for you at gmail.com. And keep supporting us. Thank you for support and subscription. Until next time, thank you.